In this video, we're going to be looking at how some words have something called prefixes at the beginning of them. Prefixes are very important to the meaning of words. When a prefix, like re or un, is added to the beginning of a word, it actually changes the meaning of the word. Now, each prefix has its own meaning. So depending on what prefix is added to the beginning of each word, that'll tell you how the word is changing its meaning. Let's take a look. When we look at the word re, the prefix re, can you find words on this sort that have the prefix re? I bet you found a whole bunch already. I'm going to start with the very first one on our page. I'm going to look at the word rebuild. Now, in the word rebuild, I want you to think about what it means. Now, I highlighted the prefix, but I underlined what's called the base word. Now, if I were to take this prefix off, here we have a word, and the word is build. That's the base word. Now, what does the word build mean? Now, to build something, of course, means to make something, to create something. When I add the word re in front of it and say rebuild, what does that mean? If you thought that maybe it means to build something again, to rebuild means to build it again, you were correct. Can you find another word on here that has the prefix re? Well, if we go right down here, over here, there's copy. Now, let's take a look at the base word. The base word is copy, or to write something. If I add a re in front of it, it doesn't mean copy anymore. It means to copy something or to write something again, to recopy. It's like if you wrote a story for your teacher, you copied it from a book, and then your teacher says you need to recopy that story. It means you have to do it again. Can you find one more word on here that has the prefix re? I know you're probably thinking of a whole bunch. I'm just going to highlight this one. Refill. Can you find the base word of the word refill? That's right. Fill is the base word. That's a smaller word within the bigger word. Okay? To fill something means to put something inside of something until it is full, to fill something. When I add a re to the beginning to refill something, that means that something had been emptied out and I'm putting stuff back in again. So to refill something means to put something in again. Okay? So with that being said, rebuild, recopy, and refill, when I added re to these base words, what did it mean? Did you think that maybe it meant to do something again? To rebuild means to build again. To recopy means to copy something again. To refill means to fill something again. So what does re mean? Re means to do something again. That's right. I'm just going to write it in the box and you can do that too. To do something again. As you can see, the prefix re has its own meaning. When you add re as a prefix, prefix means to go to at the beginning of a word. When you add it to the beginning of the word, it makes it mean that you're doing this root word or base word again. To rebuild, to recopy, to refill. Re is just the start of our discovery of prefixes. Our next one is the prefix un. I'm sure you can find tons of words on this page that start with the word or the prefix un. I'm just going to start at the top of the page. I'm going to highlight our prefix un and underline our base word. Let's take a look at our base word, able. If you are able to do something, that means you can do it. I can do it. I am able to do this. If I say unable, what does that mean? If you thought maybe that it means you cannot do it, it's something that you're not able to do, you are right. If you say, I am able to do cursive writing, it means that you can do cursive writing. If you say, I am unable to do cursive writing, it means that you cannot do cursive writing. Can you find another word on here that has the prefix un? What about the word uncertain? There's that prefix. Remember, a prefix goes at the beginning of a base word, and there's our base word certain. If you are certain about something, it means you are very sure. I am certain that I will get a perfect on this test. If you are uncertain about something, it means you are not certain that you will get something or do something. If you said, I am uncertain about what my mark will be on this test, that means you are not sure. So as you can see, unable means I'm not able. Uncertain means I am not certain. And let's find one more. How about unselfish? There's our prefix un and our base word selfish. If I take a look just at the base word selfish, that means you only think of yourself, and that's not a very good character trait, selfish. But if you are unselfish, that means you are not selfish. Now, keeping that in mind, unable means not able. Uncertain means not certain. Unselfish means not selfish. What is the meaning of our prefix un? If you said it means not, you were correct, okay? Every prefix has a meaning, and when that prefix is added to a base word, it makes the base word change its meaning. So when I added re to the beginning of these base words, it meant I was doing this base word again. When I added un to the beginning of a base word, it meant I was not doing this thing or able to do this. So when I say able, that means I can do something. When I say unable, well, it means that I'm not able to do it. Now the last category is going to be oddball, because you are going to see two words that are oddballs on this page. And what that means is that you will see the word re at the beginning of the word, and you will see the letters un at the beginning of the word. But here's the key. You will not see a proper base word following these prefixes. Let me give you a clue for one of them, and I'll make you find the other one. Let's take a look at the word uncle. Well, here I see un, and that makes me think, ooh, that must be a prefix. But wait a minute. CLE. Is that a base word? Cla. Is that a word that I would say? I don't usually say the word cla, so this is not a base word. The word uncle is simply a word that starts with un. So in this word, the un is not acting as a prefix. It is just the beginning of the word uncle. There is one more word on this page that does not have a base word, but yet it has a re at the beginning. Let's see after you do your sort if you can find out which other word is one of the oddball words. So your job today is going to be to cut out your three headings, re, un, and oddball. Put them at the top of your table, cut out your words. I want you to sort all the words, the base words that have re at the beginning, which means to do something again, put them all under the re category. I want you to find all the words that have an un prefix and put them under the un category. Then you're going to find two words that are oddballs. And when I say oddball, it means there may be what looks like a prefix at the beginning of the word. However, there is no base word. So there's going to be two of those. Uncle is one of them. After you do your sort, please take a picture and post it to Seesaw so I can see how you did. Okay, bye for now.